This is a science book. And there's a way you can tell easily just by looking at the cover. However, if you read the cover itself, this alternative method, fossils, paleontology. So does Mr. Donald R. Prothero have any business writing about fossils and paleontology? Well, if we look inside the back flap, there is the bio. Oh my. Oh, goodness gracious me. I should think so. In fact, this is a serious science book written by a serious scientist. And a scientist in whose field of expertise is, in fact, paleontology. Because really, it's no good asking a physicist about paleontology. Okay? Just don't do it. Just like you don't ask a paleontologist to talk about particle physics. Just don't do it. You're not going to be happy with the outcome. So having decided that the scientist in question is going to talk real science, you next have to ascertain how current is it. Well, we look in the book, again, right behind the title page, of course, because that's where that information is placed. And we see this second edition here was published 2017. Doesn't get much more current than that. So, we have a real scientist talking about real and up-to-date findings regarding fossils and why it matters and what it says about what they say about evolution. They say quite a bit. Now, I don't want to really break anyone's bubble. Well, all right, I do. I love breaking bubbles. There is no doubt about evolution. Evolution has occurred, will occur in the future, and is currently evolving even as we speak. So there's that. The facts. They're in this book. Not only that, but you will find out more than you thought you ever could learn. There are more than one way of deducing evolution. It's not just Darwin anymore. No. So if you harbor some biblical idea that the earth is only 6,000, 10,000, what have you, years old, I'm sorry, you're wrong. If you think males come before females, you're wrong. If you have to ask which came first, the chicken or the egg, you don't know your science. And you need a refresher course. This book will clue you in. Eggs came first, for those of you who don't know. Okay? So, in this book, you will find out the various ways in which they do decide whether some aspect of evolution remains obscure, what they're currently working on, where the issues lie, and what they're doing about it. It'll also prepare you to fight any battle with a creationist. He spends a good deal of time first talking about the age of the earth itself. He talks about how life began, how life evolved, how we found out life evolved, what the proof is, in exhausting detail. Seriously, exhausting detail. There are no excuses left and no place to hide. So, we can't deny it anymore. And I would recommend everyone to read this book. Creationist or scientist or just average Joe. Yep, it's an education in itself. And an excellent start for all of you homeschoolers who really are looking for rigor in your child's education. So, available everywhere, online, for not a major sum. So, I recommend you get it. I recommend you look him up online. I recommend you listen to him when he discusses the various topics in this book, if you can find videos on them. So, evolution. What the fossils say and why it matters. Donald Prothero gets a plus from me. Thank you, and please come again.